Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Beat Matt Batrep.
MiniWarGaming's Beat Matt Batrep.
Got Dan here, not playing Eldar like we've seen you play in previous 40k leagues, but you're actually going to be bringing some old school Tyranids. When I say old school, I mean old school, like the original models from from the 40s.
Wow, not that bad.
Not that old. But it's going to be fun because you don't get to see that kind of nostalgic kind of army very often. So, and I don't get to play against Tyranids ever. So Necrons versus Tyranids. And don't forget, if you want to come in and challenge us, we are always looking for more people to volunteer and come in for our videos. Just go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. Let's take a look at the armies and the scenario. And here we have Dan's 1,500 points of Tyranids. Most of these models are actually, a lot of them are the original Tyranid models. So how long ago did you start collecting Tyranids?
Right at the beginning of 3rd edition, before they even had codexes.
What year would that have been?
In the 90s sometime.
All right, so sometime in the 90s. So a lot of these models are from back then, before they ever even got an update. So in our, it's funny because I'm looking at the army and I got to quickly try to figure out what everything is. I know back here we have a flying hive tyrant.
Yeah,
that's right. That is a flying hive tyrant, old school style.
Chop the arms off and put some guns on them, but
did it come with wings before?
No.
So you had to.
They never had wings. They just walked across with a bone sword, a lash whips, and
their venom
talons.
cannons.
Oh yeah, venom cannon or a barb strangler. That's all they had before.
So that's him right here. This is the old Carnifex.
Screamer killer. I've chopped his arms off and put some guns on him.
So is he? What is he actually armed with then?
Sorry, they're supposed to be twin link devours, but some of the guns broke on the shipment over here.
Oh, that's okay. So there's 2 twin link devours.
Yeah.
So another Doc effects.
Yeah.
And then the other old school model. This is the old school old One Eye, but you've converted him to be a Turbigon.
Yes.
So you can see the things are even on square bases back then.
Yeah.
So it's just so crazy. And then here we have old school gargoyles.
They're metal and heavy, so they break, but they look cool.
Yeah. There is some sort of pleasing aesthetic to the old stuff, even if it does look, well, retro, I guess is the best way to look at it. And then we have old school Termagants.
Yeah.
Like, look at how tiny these guys are.
Mixed with the new ones.
they're just so little. And then the Hormigons even. We've even got some of the original Hormigons, the ones that look like aliens, because obviously that is what the Tyranids were inspired by, as they kind of slowly evolved into their own aesthetic. More Hormigons right here. We have a group of Raveners with the Red Terror. Yeah. I've never played him, so that'll be interesting. He likes to swallow things whole.
That's what I'm hoping.
Let's see if he likes the taste of metal, which will be interesting. We've got some warriors here.
Just devours and a barb strangler.
All right. And then a Venom Thrope. So this is actually that's a new Venom Thrope, isn't it?
Yeah, I just got that.
I was gonna say that's not old school.
Back in November.
And then back here, of course, we have our Hive Crone for anti-air or anti-vehicle, whatever you end up using it for. And that is your 1,500 points. This is a combined arms attachment, I'm guessing. Yeah. So all the troop choices technically have objective secured, and he gets to re-roll his Warlord trait.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Video errata. That Carnifex was not part of this list. That made it more than 1,500 points. And on this side, we have my 1,500 points of Necrons. Now, this is Zarathusa's Royal Decurion. This is from the Shield of Baal Exterminatus book. We're actually going to be playing a mission from the Shield of Baal book as well, and in that mission, it requires this formation. And this formation is, I think, base over 1,200 points. So really, it was just a matter of deciding what to upgrade and what to add to everything to bring it up to 1,500. So part of this, you have to bring an Overlord, who actually, in this mission, represents Zarathusa. So I decided to use Imhotep the Stormlord because I gave him the Solar Pulse, which is a staff of light that has blind and can also, it gets rid of night fighting if I want it to, and forces snapshots on my unit that he has. And he has the Gauntlet of Fire. So I figured Imhotep was a good stand-in for that, as he has similar looking weapons, especially with the gauntlet and everything, because he actually has a Gauntlet of Fire. And I gave him the Nightmare Shroud as well, so 2+ save with a 4-up invuln. And he's going to be joining a group of 10 Immortals, all with their Gauss Blasters. And our other troop choices, not that they're required troop choices, these are just what's required in this formation. We have 2 groups of 10 Warriors, and one of them will be riding inside of a Ghost Ark. Then we have 7 death marks. That's right, 7. It's just the way the points worked out that I was able to add a couple more to the minimum of 5. We've got a squad of 3 wraiths right here, no upgrades whatsoever, and 3 more wraiths over here. Then we have 5 Triarch Praetorians with their Strength 5, AP 2 Rod of Covenant, and they are backed up by a Triarch Stalker who gives +1 ballistic skill to everybody within 6 inches of him. And then flying in the skies is a Doom Scythe with its new Doom or Death Ray, which no longer is a weird line rule. It's just now a very simple Strength 10 AP 1 blast, small blast, and lance, which won't matter. Now in this formation, as long as Zarathustra is alive, or in the normal formation it could just be an Overlord, it doesn't have to be Zarathustra, it's just this mission specifies that you're representing Zarathustra. So, as long as the Overlord is alive, you have command protocols, which at the beginning of each of my turns I can choose one special rule from a list, and all non-vehicles in my entire list or in the entire formation, which is my entire list, get that special rule. And the choices are Crusader, which you get to roll an extra die for running and choosing the best one, which is kind of pointless, Counterattack, Fearless, and Monster Hunter. So that the Monster Hunter will probably be the most useful against all the monstrous creatures that I'll be using. But it's only non-vehicles, so it won't apply to the Stalker, Ghost Ark, or the Doomsday, or the Doom Scythe. We're going to be playing on a new swamp table. This is a swamp board provided by Frontline Gaming. I'm pretty sure at the time of us filming this battle report that this one is not yet available, but don't quote me on that. You can still go and check it out at frontlinegaming.org to see which tables they have available. And I really like the look of it. Unfortunately, our terrain, as you can see, kind of stands out. It doesn't match. That's the hard thing with pre-existing terrain with these mats, is that they're not always going to match, obviously, because they were designed for other tables that we had already created. But I still love the swamp board. It looks pretty cool. It's even got like little rickety bridges and stuff. So you could use that. You could use the rivers and the bridges as part of your game, or you can just do what we're going to do and ignore them and just have them there for aesthetic purposes. So the mission that we're going to play is called Of Monsters and Machines, from the Shield of Baal Exterminatus book. And we don't know which side we're on yet, but it's just a Dawn of War deployment that's actually in the book. And we roll off for sides. The Tyranids then have to deploy first. The Necrons deploy second. But then the Necrons actually get to choose who goes first.
Oh, really?
I know. I thought that was pretty crazy.
Interesting.
However, the mission, I think, especially with the list that I'm forced to bring, it is a little hard for the Necrons, because what it is they get a victory point for every unit that is in the Tyrannid deployment zone at the end of the game. And the Tyranids get a point for every Necron unit that they destroy. On top of that, my Overlord, Zarathustra, is allowed to leave the table on the Tyrannid side. If he manages to do that, that's worth 3 extra victory points for me, instead of 1 for having him in the actual Tyrannid deployment. None of my other units is allowed to leave. It is only him that has that special rule. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward, but it should be interesting because my army is not super fast, that I have to basically march across the table into Tyranids, who of course want to get as close to me as possible. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to say whether it's which side it favors. It's a narrative scenario, so you have to kind of put aside super balance, because it's never going to be balanced when both sides have different objectives, because it's just the way it works out. And so hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. So we're going to roll off our sides and then start deploying. We're all deployed, ready to go. Got a Flying Hive Tyrant, Raveners with Red Terror, Turbogon, Gargoyles, Hive Guard, which I forgot to mention in the intro part, Hormagaunts, Termagants, Benethrope, Warriors, Turbogons, Hormagaunts, all lined up ready to go and try to deny me from getting into your deployment zone. And on my side, I look like a very small army. I do have some stuff in reserve, Death Marks and the Doom Scythe, but I have basically my beasts, my rays on both sides to flank. They don't really need to be close to anybody for any reason, because they're already fearless. They don't have any shooting attacks, so they don't have to worry about rerolls. The one other special rule I forgot to mention is targeting relay, or targeting protocols, which in this mission, if you're within 12 inches of Zarathustra, you get to reroll 1s. So combine that with the Stalker, and you're hitting on 2s, rerolling basically.
Nice.
So that should help them to have much more powerful firepower. So we shall see. So I got a nice little blob right here ready to start marching up the center and hopefully shred to pieces anything that comes close to them, and by at least turn 5 being all the way on his side. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. So in this mission, the Tyranids deploy first, but I get to determine who goes first, and so I will actually take first turn. Would you like to try to steal the initiative?
Yeah, of course.
All right, then throw a die and see what happens. 4.
Nope.
So no. So which makes it Necrons turn 1.
Yeah, that did
So here we go. So this is not a Tyraniid detachment, so I have to remember certain things like they don't have Relentless, they don't have Move Through Cover, they don't have Reanimation Protocols of 4+. So this will make them a little less survivable than what you're used to seeing so far. One upgrade I forgot to mention is that I gave Solar Thermosight to, I think it's called Thermosight or something like that, to Zarathustra. It's an actually upgrade from the Shield of Baal book, which gives him +1 strength to his ranged and melee weapons. So his Flamer is actually strength 5 AP 5, and his Solar Pulse is actually strength 6 AP 3. Forgot at the beginning of my turn I'm supposed to choose a special rule for my command protocols. I can be Crusader, Fearless, Counterattack, or Monster Hunter. And I think I might actually, for the one turn that I will do it, will choose Crusader. Because this turn I'm probably going to be doing the most running. Yeah, Crusader it is. Warriors move through, or not move through cover, so difficult terrain, so 5 inches.
I'm trying to remember.
Move into difficult terrain. These guys are beasts, so they ignore it. But if you decide to try to charge them, it will slow you down a little bit, at least initiative-wise. Same thing with these guys. We're going to move into this gnarled wood-looking thing, although the base is bad, so we'll just have to do our best. And this will end up right here. I do have to make a dangerous terrain test. I really hope I don't fail it. 2! We're good. Praetorians are going to stay back a little bit because they are easy to kill. Well, not easy to kill, but there's only 5 of them, so I want to keep them safe. So we're going to start with the occupants inside of here. 24 inches just gets to that venom throat, so we're going to see if we can take it down. So 10 shots from inside. Now they are within 6 inches of the Triarch Stalker, and they're not a vehicle, so they get the +1 ballistic skill. And they're within 12 inches of the Overlord, Zarathustra, so they get to reroll 1. So basically Twin Link 2+.
Nice.
So hitting on 2s, rerolling, so 10 hits.
What a surprise.
But they only went on 4s, and I do say but, because he has a 3-up cover from Shrouded in the intervening models. So 5 wounds. You have 2 wounds on the Venothrope?
Yep. Now he's dead.
Oh, he's gone.
That was quick.
That was quick. That is first blood for the Necrons. So that is 1 victory point. Next, we'll have the Salvo 510 guns fire into these gargoyles. So these only hit on 3s because the Stalker doesn't affect them, but they still get to reroll 1s. Whoa. Good thing, because that was half of them were 1s. Oh, what a bad roll. 3 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Closest has a 5-up, so we're going to do 1 at a time. He's dead, and the other one's out in the open, so he's dead too.
I'm just going to switch them with ones
That don't have bases.
Yeah.
These warriors are just going to open up fire on these Termagants. Once again, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. It's 10 hits.
Pretty good ability.
Yeah, it's a nice little combo there. And it's not even a combo that I made, it's what's forced to be brought in it.
So 2.
So 2 die,
How many more are there?
and then we got 5 more. Next closest is in Ruin, so 4-up save. Keep going. Good. He's dead, and then 5-up for the last 2, so just roll the 2. Oh, they're good.
Okay.
And then the Immortals are going to open up fire on the Hormigons.
No. Oh, 2.
So hitting on, these are all rapid fire.
Oh, okay.
So hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, so 10 hits. Gives a strength 5, so winning on 2s, so 9 wounds. Because of these ruins, he'll have 5-up cover, so we'll just roll them all at once. It saves 3 of them, so that means that's 6 die.
1, 2, 3.
Not bad, just to start whittling them down.
Yeah, there's 14 in each unit, so.
It's almost half. So we're going to do some run moves. These Rays are going to run. They have Crusader. Ha ha ha! So I roll 2 dice and take the highest. And they have Fleet, so I could re-roll 2. So 6 inches.
Draw.
And they're going to use that to yeah, I want to basically get really into your flank. Force your guys to come away from the main force. Or ignore the Rays and die. Same thing with these Rays. They will run. I'll re-roll the 3. Okay, 4 inches. And they're just going to skitter over a little bit. Somehow through these woods that are really impractical to use on this table.
They look cool.
Yeah, they do. These guys will run with Crusader, so 3 inches. I'm just going to... I guess I could have done this when they moved, but hindsight. And I'll run the Walker as well. I don't even know if he... Actually, he's got Crusader too, so 6 inches. You know what? He's already right up against them, so I guess he's staying there. So that's the end of Necron's turn 1. So killed the Venothrope, got first blood. Whittle down a few meaningless Termagants, because really the good ones are in the back with the Devourers. and killed a few Hormagaunts, which was nice. But really, in the end, it was just about starting to march my little bulk of guys up the center and see how many Tyranids can get close to me before they get shredded. So we'll find out what happens as we go into Tyranids, turn 1. Hormagaunts are going to move up. Go after the rays. Hope that they... Do they have poison?
No. Too expensive. There's 3 points a model for poison.
I love giving them poison.
I know, but it's just...
I always give them poison. Or adrenal glands. One or the other.
Well,
But I get that it's expensive when you're trying to bring lots of guys, but...
My idea was to drown you in bodies so you couldn't shoot me. But I think you might kill too many to do that.
Well, we'll see.
Do they have move through cover?
Termagants? They don't have fleet, but they have move through cover.
Yeah.
4 inches. Starting to move them over instead. Maybe thinking of trying to gun down the rays before they become too much of a threat.
Yeah.
You got another like 10 out of your 30 to move. Like, how's a lot. And then the warriors will move as well. So we have 2 of them with Devours,
Yeah.
and 1 of them with Barb Strangler. Gargoyles are zipping forward with their blinding venom. Have they been upgraded at all with toxin sacks?
No. I kept everything dirt cheap.
Well, allows you to bring a lot more guys, that's for sure.
I don't think anything's been upgraded in this entire book with any, except for this guy with wings and stuff.
Oh, of course, you can't bring a naked hive tyrant. There's just no point in doing that. So one of these came out of difficult terrain, so dangerous terrain because they don't have move through cover. They're fine. Turbogon will move forward. Do you want to spawn Gaunts?
Yes.
So 3 dice. 1, 1, 1.
No.
Oh, well, you know what?
At least I know.
You didn't roll doubles.
Scary.
There they are. Hormagaunts move through cover 4 inches.
They don't have fleet, I don't think.
They do have fleet, but you don't get to reroll move through cover.
Oh
with
no,
that.
that's only runs.
Runs and charges. The Hive Guard will just take cover. The Raveners are just jumping through. They are beasts as well, so beast versus beast.
Yeah,
This mission is called Of Monsters and Machines, but it really should just be called Of Beasts and More Beasts. Hive Tyrant will fly into the air and start swooping. Swoop!
right there.
Psychic phase, you've got 3 warp charges plus 2, so 5. Hive Tyrant's going to attempt to manifest Warp Blast and do a Warp Lance against the side armor of the Ghost Ark. You going to use all 5?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you need to for a Warp Charge 2. Need to get 2 4 pluses.
Not 2 6s.
Oh, you got it!
You might as well try it.
I have to try. I got a double 6. Oh!
Oh, I was nervous.
I know, it looked like it at first. So you got to shoot it first, hitting on 3s. Oh! That's too bad.
Oh well.
So we have 8 Devours who are going to fire into these rays. 24 shots, hitting on 4s.
Away from my models.
You don't want to knock all your models down? Oh, good number of hits.
I don't.
And you're wounding on 5. Strength 4 versus toughness 5. Ooh, not bad.
Yeah,
6
that was
wounds.
Pretty good.
Now, if I had them in my formation, which gave them reanimation protocols, then I wouldn't be as worried. But you could actually kill 1 or 2 with this. 3 up saves. Yep, you killed 1.
Oh, they have 3 wounds, don't they?
No, there's 2 wounds each.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was expecting. Oh,
Barb Strangler from the Warrior going to target these immortals
Oops,
right here.
sorry.
That's okay. Scatter. Back 2 inches.
3.
Sorry, back 3 inches, not 2. So lands right here, hits a bunch of immortals.
Yeah. So
Wounding on 4s. 4 wounds. 3 up armor saves. Oh no! And only 5 up reanimation.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Reanimation
that
saved
made
me.
up for it.
So see that? That would have been 1 less.
That made up. For
So 1 dies.
For some reason,
There is a pinning
I thought-
test. Leadership 10. They're good. 2 Hive Guard are going to fire at the Ghost Ark. I have to choose if I'm going to jink. Oh, no, you have ignore
Oh,
cover.
I ignore cover. So.
So I am not going to choose the jink. Oh, I should have. I really forgot about that with the Warp Lance.
That
Oh,
would
well.
have helped me. But oh well.
Yeah. So you're hitting on 4s now.
unfortunately.
Oh, just 1. And then 5 to glance.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
7 gargoyles are going to fire into the rays. Sorry, there's actually 8. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, 5 hits.
I'm rolling.
Wounding on 5s.
Just for Matt above odds.
Oh, 2 wounds.
Wow.
3 up involve. Okay.
Oh, you're good.
So the Hive Tyrant's going to fire its 2 Twin Linked Devours at the Immortals. 12 shots on 3s, Twin Linked. See, you got good shooting as well.
Yeah.
Just one of your guys, but still.
There you go. All hit. Wow.
12 hit. 2's to wound. Whoa,
Oh,
11
wow.
wounds. So the Hive Tyrant can only see 3 that it has range on. So will it kill those 3? 3 up saves. Well, probably. So 6 wounds. Yeah, that was, once again, really bad armor save rolls for them. 5 up reanimate. Wow.
Wow. Oh. I can only get 3.
It was these 3 that you could see.
Yeah, that are in range, yeah.
Turvagon is going to run 5 inches just to kind of keep up. End of shooting phase. I have a morale check here. I really should show some fearless now. They're running!
Oh no.
7 inches. I don't know. I don't understand how I fail so many leadership 10 morale checks. I remember with the Necrons of the last codex where it's like you got to pass it or you don't get your reanimation. And they would actually fail it quite often. So the Hormigons are going to attempt to charge a raise. They need to get an 8-inch charge. They move through cover, so they ignore the terrain. And they have fleet. So you can re-roll any number of those dice. Oh, the 4's already is.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't want to re-roll 4. Oh! No. That wasn't my fault.
No.
Just for the record.
No.
It's bad to re-roll 4s when you're going for charge distances. Gargoyles are going to attempt to charge over here. They need a 6-inch charge through difficult terrain, so they need to roll 8 or higher. And they fail.
They fail, they don't have legs.
And lastly, the Raveners are going to charge. They do ignore difficult terrain. They need a 3-inch charge.
There's the 8.
There's the 8 you needed when you only needed 3, so they're all going to get in there.
Okay, but they'll go last.
Yeah, they will be going to initiative 1.
I don't assault.
So we got this assault to do. Now your initiatives drop to 1 and minus 2. So I get to go first.
You double mine.
That's right. I double the initiative. I get double attacks.
Double.
So the Rays go first, hitting on 4s, but with their 9 attacks. Ooh, not that good. 3 hits. Wounding you on 2s, rending. So no rends.
Wow.
You got 3 wounds though, so even with the 5-up save, you just make one of these. Oh, you did.
That's so one guy.
You still survive. And then you get to hit back. You can start with the red tear.
Yeah, because I think.
Start with the red tear. He's got 6 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. Oh, you got your 4 hits, so you'd get to swallow something whole, except I'm very bulky, so you don't get to. And you're wounding on 4s. No rending though, right?
No.
It's 2 wounds.
And then
Actually, the rending doesn't matter because I'm 3 up involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I take a wound.
And then he had
1 pincer tail.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
There's a wound.
3 up invuln. We're good.
Okay.
So 30 attacks.
Sorry.
Hitting on 3s. What? 1, 2, 3, 4 misses. 26 hits.
All right.
Wounding on 5s. That's a lot of wounds.
That's almost
11 wounds. I'm missing reanimation protocols on these guys for sure. 3 plus.
Oh, you did really
okay.
well. You only
1
lost
failed.
1.
So those are all the same initiative, so I have to put those 2 wounds on the same guy.
I'm really impressed that you made that many involves.
Yeah, I guess after you made that many hits and wounds, though, it's only fair, right? Especially after my Immortals with the Overlord ran. Why didn't I choose Fearless?
Yeah.
Tie combat! So, bogged down.
These guys are fearless, right?
So, end of turn 1, the Overlord ran. He ran! Why did I not choose Fearless? Why did I think I'm leadership 10? Why do I need Fearless? Apparently I did. I can't believe I didn't choose I chose Crusader. Here I was thinking Crusader was a good choice, and all it did was move my guys a little bit.
Move the race into charge range.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't even a good idea. So that's a big mistake on my part, and failed the leadership 10. I can't believe that. But he'll regroup, so it'll be good. So we go into Necron's turn 2.
I love you.
So beginning of my second turn, I can roll for reserves. I also choose a special power or a special rule for my Overlord, but those are both at the start of my turn, so I can choose which order they are in. So I like to see what reserves I get before I choose. Death Marks on a 3 plus, yes, and the Doom Scythe, also yes. I'm going to take a risk and choose Monster Hunter, not Fearless. I want Fearless because I want these guys to auto-regroup, but I'll hope that they don't fail another Leadership 10 test. So let's roll their regroup. Okay, good. They're still not Fearless during my turn, which might make a difference, but I really want Monster Hunter. Yeah. So Doom Scythe is going to fly on right here and use Monster Hunter to hopefully take down. I don't get to use his blast weapon, but Strength 7 shots, rerolling to hit and rerolling to wound aren't so bad. Taking a bit of a chance with the death marks right here. We're good. Direct hit. Then the Immortals, they just do their regroup, 3 inches. This really, really sucks. Snap firing. I'm going to use a Solar Pulse this turn too. So next time you fire it, for the next round, or for the next turn, you're going to have to snap fire at that unit. So many things that, in hindsight, I wish I used last turn. Alright, let's see if we can start to get through these Hormigons. Then the Ghost Arc will move forward like so. Just to have more things in its arcs. Here's another dangerous terrain tech. Alright, I guess I'm staying back there.
Oh no.
And he loses a hull point.
That's your main mobility.
Yeah, there's my mobility, so there's no way for me to get that into your deployment zone. I'm going to take a bit of a chance and disembark the warriors, because I just want to get in rapid fire range as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to jump these guys forward into the ruins, so have their strength 5 AP2 weapons ready to go after that Turbogon. I'm hoping I can take the Turbogon down. Well, it's bad for me that the Ghost Ark got immobilized and my Zarathustra, the grand Pharaon overlord of this dynasty, ran after getting shot at.
Scared.
The Stalker will move forward. Let's advance with these warriors. Just got to get to a better threat range as soon as possible. So these death marks are going to rapid fire into the Turbogon, and because they arrive from Deep Strike Reserve, they wound on 2s instead of 4s. So let's not whiff the to hit. No help from my Overlord or from the Stalker, just got a hit on 3s. Oh, that sucks. Well, let's not roll any 1s then. There we go. At least I got
4 Rens.
Whoa, 4 wounds. You don't even get saves against.
Wow.
And you got 3+ saves to make. You failed 2 of these, and the Turbogon's dead.
That was a really good one.
Wow. Okay, you didn't fail any. So that sucks.
Okay, so he's down to
Still, I can't complain about doing 4 Rens. Doom Scythe is going to fire against your Hive Tyrant, using Skyfire, obviously. You don't have to bother the Jin, because it may be nothing.
No. Not that I
Hoping for lots of 6s here, because it is Tesla. Hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Oh, just 4 hits. I know. Isn't that funny that you'd be relieved? Oh, you only got 4 out of 4 hits. I am winning on 3s because of Monster Hunter.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, no, it's you know what? You know what? He didn't even have Monster Hunter.
Oh,
It's all the non-vehicle
so you should have
models.
Fearless.
Yeah, but Monster Hunter will be.
yeah.
It'll still be useful.
All right.
So I got 4 wounds.
3
so
up.
3 up. Fell 1 or 2 of these.
Oh,
2 of them. Okay.
that's a good
And then it will be a grinding test at the end of the phase.
That's
The Praetorians are going to fire their 5 shots. They're within 12 inches of the Overlord, so they do get to reroll 1s. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s thanks to the targeting protocols. So 4 hits. Wounding on 5s, but they are Monster Hunter, so they get to reroll. Oh no, come on.
1.
1. AP2, so you got a 5 up cover, but it won't kill you. Okay,
So he's
good.
down to
At
1.
least you took that, so you're down to 1 wound. Heat Ray,
no.
24-inch range.
Done.
Strength 8 AP1. Only 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Oh, I got
He
it.
doesn't get boosted from his thing.
He doesn't boost himself, and he doesn't boost vehicles. So 2 wounds with a 5 up cover.
No.
Oh, I'm like, no, you didn't. So
Alright.
the Termagant dies. The only Termagants within 12 inches are the 6 that he spawned.
D3.
And they take 3d6, strength 3 hits. So
So
10. So wounding them on 4s. Oh,
Oh, that's.
but they have 6 up saves. So you make 1 6 up save, and that squad is not dead. I don't know if that matters or not. Yay, 2.
Wow.
2 of them survive. So, good job. And the Tervagon goes down. So these guys are already snap firing. 3 of them can see the Hive Tyrant, so I'm saying, what the heck, let's go for it. 6s to hit, re-rolling 1s, and I don't get either.
That's too bad.
So I've got to take big risks to try to get back into this. Not that, like, obviously I'm not dead yet, but having them run and losing my Ghost Ark to mobility is a big deal for my mission objectives. So I'm going to rapid fire the warriors into the Hive Tyrant. So they're hitting on 6s and re-rolling 1s. So give me both 1s. Oh no, 6s!
Well, you got a lot of.
But I got a lot of 1s. How did I get no 6s?
Fine by me. 2.
2.
There.
That is way below average. But I do have Monster Hunter, so I wound on 6s. Re-rolling. Okay, I got 1. 3 up save.
No.
Fail it.
No.
Fail it. Oh, yeah! So if you get grounded, you're most likely dead.
Synapse.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably.
It's still a long shot for you to get grounded, but I'm going to take another chance. I'm going to do it again. Salvoing at that guy. No, I changed my mind. I don't get Monster Hunter with him, so I'm really not going to waste it. He's going to fire at the gargoyles. I'm just going to hope that you get grounded. Hitting the gargoyles on 3s. And wounding them on 3s. So 5 wounds. And they're out of cover, so
2, 3, 4.
5. So they're decimated now.
Yeah.
And these guys are going to start to whittle down the warriors, hopefully, so 10 shots. So they're hitting on 2s, thanks to the Stalker. Rerolling 1s, thanks to the Overlord. Okay, 9 hits. 4 is to wound.
3 is to wound.
No, 4s. They're strength 4. And your
Toughness
warrior.
3.
No,
Oh,
you're shooting at your warriors.
Oh.
5 wounds.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've played Tyranids long enough to know that I'm afraid when people just target my synapse and nothing else.
So I
take
lose
2
2
wounds.
wounds on the closest one.
So nearest one is down to 1 wound. So I knew I wasn't going to kill them, obviously. Although killing 1 would have been nice, but. So assault phase, obviously they're going to make it because they have fleet. In case even if they roll double 1s, they make it. So they're in. Oh, I forgot. Grounding check.
Come on.
So on a 3+, you're fine. So
on.
what are the? Yeah, it's fine. 2 to 3 chance, right? 3+.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
you live to see another day.
Oh, thank goodness.
So we'll do this assault first. Your Hormagaunts get to go first at initiative 5, so they are
So
going
pile
to
in 3
pile
inches.
in. Yeah, they should mostly be in, but we'll have to just be careful.
Well, they're
Yeah, they're definitely all in. So 28 attacks hitting on 4s. What is with your rolling to hit? Holy moly!
what?
You better not repeat this. Let you miss 1 die.
Oh, I need 6.
You're winning on 6s, so let's just see you not get any 6s here. Whoa!
Wow,
5,
that's-
6 6s. Oh no, that was from the other pile. 5 6s. 3 up saves. Oh!
Oh no!
You killed 1 and 1's down to 1 wound.
No.
Oh, I've lost 4 of my attacks, but I have 4 attacks back hitting on 3s. Oh, of course, I only get I get half, winning on 2s. So one's rending, the other one you get a 6-up save against, which you're gonna fail.
Nope.
I was gonna say like any decent person would do, but I did kill your Turbogon, so it's only fair. I am fearless though, so you just get to pile in and kill me next turn. So we have this one right here, and now you get to actually go first.
Initiative 5.
Or is your Red Terror initiative 5 as well?
I'm pretty sure.
The Red Terror is the same initiative, but he's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh look, you get to swallow whole again. I guess a very bulky model. So 4 hits, winning on 4s. Oh jeez.
And on the tail. Oh, I'll just wait.
3 up involved. 1 wound. Then you got your tail hitting on 3s. No.
Nope.
And then the rest of your Raveners.
I only
you
got
got-
1 through last
Yeah,
time.
I know. 24 attacks, hitting on 3s.
There you go.
Once again higher than average, winning on 5s. Okay, that wasn't too good. So 4 wounds. Now your Hormagaunts killed more. And I have 3 up invulns. And 2, so one's dead and one's down to 1 wound. So that kind of sucks because that means they're going to be locked in combat because I'm fearless.
It's good for you.
No, it's bad for me because it's.
Oh, my turn's next.
Oh no, your turn's next. That's right.
Good.
Oh, this is all tangled.
I know.
I get 3 attacks back, hitting on 4s, so 2 hits, and wounding on 2s or rending. So 1 rends, and you don't have to put it on the same guy anymore. So then you have a 5-up save for the other one, which you fail. So 2 wounds.
it's gonna be done.
So you can choose another guy to take the 2 wounds because it's a
this
new phase. And that is the end of Necron's turn 2. So almost killed the Hive Tyrant. I'm glad I killed the Turbogon at least. If I failed to kill both of them, that would have been really bad because you would have had full control of your army and been able to do whatever you want. So right now, the only thing that'll have to be instinctive behavior is the Hive Guard. But still, I guess my Rays did well enough in tying him up during his turn. I would have liked them to kill a few more. But at least your flanks are occupied. And then hopefully you'll kill both of them and I'll be able to open fire on you next. But we'll see as we go into turn 2 for the Tyranids. Reserve roll for the Hive Crone? Yes. Instinctive behavior for the Hive Guard, leadership 7.
No.
They fail it. So roll on their chart. Oh,
they're pinned.
So they go to ground. So they're going to be snap firing. So the Hive Crone is going to move on to threaten my Doom Scythe. It's actually just modifying where he's coming on a little bit. Termagants, move through cover. 5 inches.
Okay, that's a 1, 2.
So they are advancing towards those warriors. Should be able to get lots of shots off on them.
I hope so.
It's really too bad they weren't a little closer. Taking a few wounds even would have been nice. But hey, if I can get rid of your synapse, I can just make them run by
Yeah.
shooting a few.
That's shift.
The warrior's going to hide? Or get more central so they can provide. Now you are leaving synapse from these Hormagons. There's some
I don't
weird...
have to do instinctive.
Not during, but it makes them no longer fearless during combat. So if somehow you don't hurt me and I hurt you, you might run away and I can overrun you.
That's true.
Just a warning.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the chance.
Okay. Fine by me.
I think I.
Gargoyles are going to move back to try to take care of the death marks.
Yeah.
You got 3 shots. Never know, right? Hormagants, move through cover. 2 inches. They just don't want to go anywhere.
Nope.
I guess they can go to the death marks.
I guess so. They're not going anywhere else.
So why not, right? Hive Tyrant is going to leave all these guys behind. No synapse over there. And he's flying over here. He's like, oh, I'm going to be dead anyways, so what's the point?
Much.
Psychic Phase, you've got 2 warp charges plus 3, so 5. So he's going to attempt to manifest Warp Blast to Warp Lance the Stalker. He's got his rear armor exposed now. You got 5 dice. You're going to use all 5. You're going to perils and lose your last wound.
I don't know.
All 5 dice.
5 peril.
Yeah, but you need 5 to cast Warp Charge too. But you know, if you peril, you might be dead. No perils, but you got 3. And I have 3 dice, and I don't stop it.
Okay.
You hit this time on a 3?
Yep.
Yes. And so strength 10 against rear armor 11. So you're guaranteed a glance. So 1 to glance. So it's a pen, and I am open top. And you are AP 2, so you got plus 2 to the roll.
Used to be AP 1.
So
that's a 6.
Yeah, used to be AP 1. So I'm immobilized. So he's stuck where he is, and he won't be able to fire.
Necrons would have this ability to repair.
Well, I can repair if I brought spiders, but I couldn't. So these Termagants are all going to open fire. See, start with the flex 4s, hitting on 4s. Ooh, there's your bad rolls.
There we go.
And forest wound. 2 wounds. 4 up armor. Saved. And then 5 up reanimation. Not saved. 1 dies. So you're hitting on 4s with the Devourers. Lots of shots with the Devourers. Holy cow. How come when you hit with 4s, you hit with like 2s really? Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it closer, I think you only got about half.
I think you're just...
And then winning on 4s. Okay, not too bad. So I did 8 wounds. No, it was 9 wounds. 4 up saves. So I failed 4 of them, but I got 5 up reanimation.
Oh,
so 2 die. Alright, I'll take that.
It's not bad.
2 Tentaclids are going to fire at the Doom Scythe. Now, do I jink? If I jink, I cannot use my Death Ray. But you know, you only got 2 shots. So the chances of you actually really hurting me is hard. So I'm not going to jink.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, re-rolling, because you're going against a flyer.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Only 1. But it's haywire,
yeah.
so 2 plus, 6 is a pen.
So 1 glance.
So 1 glance. Down to 2. Barb Strangler from the Warrior is going to drop a large blast right in here. And scatters back 4 inches.
Still hits something. 1?
So you're going to hit 1.
Nice.
5's the wound.
Hey, I got the wound though.
3 up armor. Saved. Hive Guard have already gone to ground, so they have to snap fire anyways. So they're going to snap fire at my flyer. Now I'm not going to bother jinking because you ignore cover anyways. Hit on 6s. Oh, you got 1, and it's strength 8 against armor 11, so 3's to glance. So it's a pen, which has what result? Don't roll a 6. 3. Okay. So I do have living metal, which ignores Crew's Shaken, but I'm down to 1 hull point.
Okay.
And then the 3 gargoyles and the 2 Termagants will fire at the death marks at the same time because, hey, why not? Hit on 4s. So 2 hits, and they are going to wound on 4s as well. Hey, 2 wounds. 3 up saves. And 5 up reanimation.
Wow.
So you actually killed 1. And then 2 Twin Link Devours against the Stalker. This should be able to finish him off. Hitting on 3s, Twin Linked, so re-rolling. Can you get? Nope. Okay, so 11 out of 12 hits. So 5's to glance. You got 2 pens, and he is open topped, so any 6s will explode. He is dead either way. No, it doesn't explode, so he just wrecks. But no more +1 ballistic skill.
Yay.
And that is a victory point for the Tyranids. So that brings the score to 1-1 right now. Although I guess I technically have a point. The death mark's in your side. And a shooting phase morale check on these guys. Leadership 10. Oh man. I did it again. Oh man. They're good. They're fine. Termagants are going to attempt to charge. I will Overwatch because you're so close. You're going to make it anyways. So rapid fire 12 shots and on 6s. So 3 hits. Wounding on 4s.
You're snap shooting at my fire.
But only 1 wound. 6 up save. Oh no, AP 5, so 1 dies.
Okay, 1 dies, yeah.
Charge distance? Yeah, you made it in. So I would have lost all Overwatch. Gargoyles will charge 7 inches.
And then the Hormigons.
And the Hormigons will charge 2. They need to roll a 6-inch charge.
Made it.
You want to reroll the 2?
No, it's not worth the risk.
Alright. He will be initiative 1, but you probably can get most of them in just with the pile-in move. We're going to start with this assault. Now remember, the Hormigons are no longer fearless, so they have to kill that Wraith, otherwise there's a good chance that I'll make them run. You got a ton of attacks hitting on 4s. Ooh, lots of hits. 6s to wound. Oh, 3. So I got 1 wound left and a 3-up invuln.
Come on, I need this.
Oh, come on!
Yes. Consolidate this.
Yeah, consolidate. 5 inches. I don't think you're going to get within 12 inches anyways.
Let's see.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. No, you were within.
Yeah, just barely.
So you're in synapse. So I got to kill your synapse, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, this fight next, you have initiative 4 on your Termagant and your Gargoyles. Got to do them separately because the Gargoyles have blind.
Now, if I do blinds, no, that's only if
Blind-
I choose to use it.
No, blind is just all your hits have blind.
No,
So you're
it's a
fine.
separate attack.
No, I was wrong. The blinding venom actually forces them to exchange all their attacks for 1. So they have 3 attacks hitting on 4s. As long as you hit, though,
One
so you did
hits.
hit, and wounding on 5s. So no wounds, but I will have to take an initiative test at the end of this phase.
Okay.
Termagant gets to go. He hits on 4s, nothing. So I get to go next at initiative 2 to pile in wherever I can, and this guy will go right here. So I got 3 against Hormagaunts, hitting on 3s. Oh, and I'll put 3 against the Gargoyles, hitting on. What is going on? Wounding on 3s. 6-up save, which you fail. So at least you lost 1.
Thought I was going to get it for
Oh, you should have lost 2 or 3 there.
the base. And the
Hormagaunts get to pile in, and as long as you do 1 wound, you will win combat, or at least tie combat.
So
24 attacks, sitting on 4s. That's more like it.
no.
So you're winning on 5s. And
Oh,
you got
wow.
4 wounds. That's perfectly average. I hope I roll above average, though. Because if I don't die at all, then you've got 3 morale tests to make.
Yeah,
3
very
plus.
low. Like,
Yeah. 3 plus.
2.
5 plus. Oh, you win combat. So I lose combat by 1, so leadership down to 9.
You're good.
I'm very good.
So blinding test.
Oh yeah, initiative test, initiative 2. Nope,
they're
so
blind for
they're
next
blind
turn.
for next turn, so weapon skill will be 1. Then we got this fight against the Wraith. Which there's 2 things that I hope happen. Either you kill him, or you don't, and I make you run because you don't have any synapse.
Yeah.
A Red Terror first
Terror.
with 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits.
5.
You only have 4s. So 1 wound, 3-up save. There, okay, he's dead.
Okay.
I just didn't want him not to die, and you not to run. That would have been like double bad.
Consolidation.
Where are you going to consolidate?
6.
6.
And unfortunately, you're going to be like massacring me with shooting.
I sure hope so. Or at least make you run. So, we'll find out.
Yes, we will. So 2 of these guys only have 1 wound left.
So end of turn 2, the Tyranids still have plenty of models on the board. They've managed to do lots of damage. They've actually killed 3 full units, so that's 3 victory points for them. And right now I've got 1 for First Blood, and then theoretically 1 if these guys somehow survive. Maybe the Praetorians can help them. We'll see. We'll see. But we'll have to kind of see what happens as we go into turn 3 for the Necrons. So I'm going to turn and fly right here. They're just going to move forward, hoping that I'm hoping that your warriors will be dead, and that most of these guys won't even be able to do anything. Oh, and the special role that I'm choosing for this phase is Fearless, because I'm not going to go for the Hive Tyrant, I don't think. So mortals will move forward, all fearless-like. There's no line breaker in this one,
I didn't think so.
because the whole point is me breaking your line, and you stop me from breaking your line. So these guys are going to go for the warriors. The warriors will keep themselves in rapid fire range and just move forward towards their objective, which is your table side.
This is a pretty fun scenario.
Praetorians are going to fire at the warriors. It's only in range of the 1,
Baby.
but they don't get to reroll 1s. They're not within 12 inches of the Overlord anymore.
Cover either.
Really wanted that rerolling.
2 wounds?
No, just 1. Strength 5. You don't get cover, so 1 wound. That really sucks.
Down with
So
cover.
that was pretty useless because the Doom Scythe is going to be firing a Strength 10 weapon and insta-killing that closest one. So then this arc is going to salvo into the Raveners, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, no saves. So 5 wounds.
Wow.
So 2 die plus another one.
Well, that's pretty good.
I'm happy with that. Doom Scythe is going to fire at them. he's going to fire the Death Ray first, which is a Strength 10 AP 1 blast. Oh. That's going to end up right here. Being totally useless. And then the Teslas. Hitting on 3s.
Good thing.
Only 3 hits. Oh, just 2 wounds. And it's AP nothing, so you get your 4-up save. Fail both. Yay! Killed 1. Jeez. So these guys have to fire here to try to kill this one, because then the Hormagaunts will be out of range. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, thankfully. There we go, 6 hits. 4s to wound. Oh, 4 wounds. Okay, that's above average.
4 up.
You could fail all 4 of these 4-ups. I would be okay with that.
No.
Failing at least 1 would be good.
2.
So 2. So you do lose that one. The Hormagaunts are going to be out of Synapse now. And the other one goes down to 2 wounds. This group is actually going to fire at your Flying Hive Tyrant. See if I can finish him off.
No.
So I'm firing 10 shots, hitting on 6s. Got 1, but I get to reroll 1s, which I didn't get any of.
Oh no.
Wounding on 6s. No rerolls. Oh.
Yes.
They're going to do the same thing.
No.
Now, he's got an AP3 weapons, so do you want to Jink?
No.
You're not going to take your 4-up?
I'll take the chance.
Okay.
He
So I'll start with that.
ones, doesn't he?
Yeah, he hits on
What's his
6.
strength.
Strength 6, AP3. Hitting on 6s.
I'll take the chance. Oh no.
Wounding on 4s.
No.
Oh, come on. And then the 6 Immortals, 5 in rapid fire range, hitting on 6s. Oh, just 1.
Yes.
Wounding on 5s. Oh,
Yes.
so many shots wasted. All of my shooting.
Synapse Web survives.
Oh,
Barely.
but you do have a morale check to make on these guys. Leadership 8. Leadership 8. Oh, come on!
Yes.
Come on!
6. I'm like, no.
Assault phase, we only got 1 assault.
So you're blind.
I am
go
blind.
first with the.
Everybody goes first. Cormagaunts first, hitting on 4s. That's about average. Wounding on 5s. Oh, jeez. 4 wounds.
Well,
3-up armor. Oh!
oh man.
5-up reanimate. Okay,
there
well,
you go.
I am fearless, so at least I won't run. Termagant, 1 attack, hits, wounds on a 5. No. And then you got 3 gargoyles. You might as well exchange their 1
I only
attack
have
for
2
1 attack.
left.
Oh, there's only 2 left because then they have blind. Hitting on 4s, so they do blind. Wounding on 5s, no wounds though. So I'll put 2 into the gargoyles.
You hit on 1 or 6s.
5s. Weapon skill 1.
Yeah, sorry. My mistake.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Got 2 hits.
There you go.
Wounding on 3s. You know, last round I couldn't hit on 3s, but now I can hit on 5s. So they're dead.
So no more blindings for you.
And then 1 against the Hormagaunts, and that misses.
do a blind check though.
I do have a blind check I have to make, and you lost combat. I fail my blind check, so that's down by weapon skill and ballistic skill 1. So they're both leadership 6, that 1 Termagant and all the Hormagaunts, so leadership down to 5. So Termagant first.
Termagant? Failed.
Oh, I meant Hormagaunts. Hormagaunts? Failed. Okay, do I catch them? I'm initiative 2? 3, no.
So Termagant?
There's nothing you can roll that.
Hormagaunts?
So how far do the Hormagaunts run?
No, not
Off the table, off the table.
4.
4. That's not off the table. But still.
Too bad they don't run towards Synapse anymore, like 4th edition.
Yeah.
That was nice.
You mean the 1 warrior?
Yeah. Runs.
How far does a Termagant run? 7. So not off the table either.
Guess I have to go around.
Yeah, he has to
I
go
guess.
around.
Yeah.
And consolidate 5 inches. I don't know. I don't think you really have anything that you care to fire at
So how
them.
long does blind last for? Like, will they
1
be-
full turn. I'll be blind during my turn.
So your ballistic skill.
So there we go. So they're going to be weapon skill, ballistic skill 1 during Tyrannid's turn and my turn. So they're not going to be that useful, but at least they're alive. So that's as much as I can say. So end of turn 3 for the Necrons. Didn't kill the warriors, but killed 2 of them. Knocked the Hormagaunts out of Synapse. These guys are all running, and they are going to have some more instinctive behavior. So I'm really hoping that at least one side, leadership 6 should fail. Leadership 8 is a little more safe. But if they both failed it, of course, I'd be happy, because then they could most likely... they still only have a 50-50 chance of not being able to do anything. But still, I'm really hoping these guys run off the table and all that happens. When Synapse fails, we'll see what happens as we go into Tyranids, turn 3. The beginning of the Tyranids, turn 3, we got some tests to make. We got instinctive behavior in these guys, we got a couple of regroup tests, and we've got the instinctive behavior on the Hormagaunts over there. What do you want to do first?
I'll just work my way over.
All right, so Hormagaunts, leadership 6. They failed. So on a 1, 2, or 3, they're going to eat themselves. 4. Okay, so they're going to have to charge the nearest thing. and they can't shoot. So basically, you're going to do exactly what you want to do with them.
Yes.
So Hormagaunts, do they run? Leadership 6? Yes, how far?
they're
They're going to go off
probably
the table, probably. Yep.
Yeah, they're gone.
So they are gone. There's a Termagant right there, so don't take him. Termagant regroups on a double 1. Oh, almost. And he runs off the table. Leadership 8 on the Red Terrors group. Oh, they fail. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay! They're going to eat themselves. So each of them inflict 1 automatic hit on their own squad. So you get a Strength 5 rending and 3 Strength 4 rending.
3 red.
Sorry, no, just 1 attack.
Okay.
They each do 1 attack. So the Strength 5, not rending,
So wounds.
does 1 wound, and you have a 5-up save against that because it's only AP 6. Oh, take a wound.
So-
And then 3, well, I'll get them afterwards. And then 3 Strength 4, so they're winning at 4s. These are AP 5, so they ignore armor. So 3 wounds in total.
1 guy dies basically.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take this. No, this one that's way out of coherence.
There you go. Oh no, metal.
Red Terror.
And on top of that, they don't get to move, run, shoot, or attack, or assault.
That was pivotal right
Yeah,
there.
so the Hormagaunts got to do something, but not these guys.
Good, because I don't want to go through
The Hormagaunts moving towards the Warriors. So it looks like you're going to be able to secure this flank. 'Cause I don't think those Warriors are going to survive. Now, they do have Fearless, so you're going to have to kill every last one of them.
Yeah.
But I don't think that'll be a problem. You killed Wraiths just fine, and you should.
Now your warriors will beat me down.
Yeah, no, the Warriors will be like, no, we ain't going nowhere. We're actually the Wraiths in disguise. Move through cover for the Termagants. 5 inches. Where are they going? I mean, you just got to deny me from getting to your deployment zone.
Yep. I know.
With 30 Termagants.
I just gotta shoot stuff too.
That's true. Killing stuff is good too.
I'm gonna leave those guys. He runs.
He's staying away from everything. I've guard, difficult terrain. 5 inches. And what do they want to kill?
I don't
Well,
know.
besides everything.
Like this
5 Crone's just going to fly straight forward.
right here.
He's going to use Raking Strike to Vector Strike the Doom
Jake
Scythe.
ignores cover though.
It ignores cover, I'm not
Or
checking.
no, sorry, yeah.
Here, he got D3, auto hits. So 3.
Oh.
He's got a Raking Strike, so he's actually strength 8. So 3s to glance.
That's
And
dead.
2 pens.
Wow.
So we don't have to worry about rolling because he's just going to fall. So let's see where he crashes. He crashes 8 inches this way. And it lands right here and hits this thing, which I have to check the strength, and it hits 1 warrior. So strength 6 AP nothing on the warriors, wounds him on a 2, 4 up save, and 5 up reanimation. He's good. Then strength 6 against the armor of 11, 5 to glance. Oh, takes a glancing hit.
Nice.
Alright, so he's down to 2. Scythe is gone. So where's the Hive Tyrant gonna go? Is he gonna drop down? No. No? Turn,
Bank 90 and
and then provide synapse to all these
yes,
guys.
I need some.
Psychic phase, you got 2 warp charges plus 1.
Nice.
So 3. He's gonna attempt to manifest Dominion. 2 dice.
Yeah.
Are you worried about paraling?
Yes, very much so.
I'll leave that alone.
I might.
Drool Cannon. Although, from this direction, I wouldn't know if I'd call it Drool Cannon. Strength 6 AP 4.
So
Winning on 2s, and you ignore my armor saves,
just reanimation.
but I get reanimation 5 up. Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Too bad you're not Takurian.
Yeah. Even if I was, I'd only get to reroll the 1s. So that was a bad roll regardless. So 5 die, just like that. Barb Strangler from the Warrior on the Overlord squad. Scatter.
Yeah, that's
Gonna
4
scatter back
inches
4
back.
inches. So end up here hits 2 of them. Wounded on 4s. 1 wound with a 3 up save. Oh, 5 up reanimate. Oh,
That's a pinning check.
it's okay. They're leadership 10, right? They should be able to make that no problem.
Oh, you're fearless.
Oh, that's right. I am fearless.
Never mind.
All the gaunts into the Praetorians. Hitting on 4s. These are the flesh borers first. 5s to wound. Nothing. 45 shots from the Devourers hitting on 4s. Ooh, nasty. Winning on 5s. Oh no, that's a lot of 5s. 3 plus. Oh no. 5. That's all I've got, but I've got reanimation. Okay, so 2 survive, but still, 3 of them die now. It's huge. Hive Guard are going to open fire against the immobilized Ghost Ark, which now, thanks to the FAQ, can't chink. 4 shots in on 4s. 3 hits.
better than
Oh
most.
no, only 3s to glance. You got him. It's 2 pens. Why don't you see if it explodes? If you roll any 6s, it explodes because it's open top. Ooh. How far does it explode? 5 inches. So all 6 of these guys are hit. So wounding on 4s, 3 wounds. 3 up saves with 5 up reanimate. Wow, jeez. And the Ghost Dart goes. Hive Tyrant will open fire on the Overlord squad. Hitting on 3s, twin link, so 10 hits so far.
Also had to take a very specific...
2's to wound. Oh, that's 2 1s, so 10 wounds. So the 3 nearest are immortals, so I'll do those first. 3 up, and then 5 up. Oh, so 3 so far saved. 3 more. 5 up. So 2 die, so that means there's 1 more. 3 up. 3 up. 5 up. He's alive. 3 up. And 3 up. Oh, 5 up. Hey! So 2 die. And a shooting phase, no morale checks because all my guys are fearless because of the command protocols. The Hormagaunts are going to declare a charge against the warriors who will overwatch. 6s to hit. Rolling 1s. 2 hits. To wound, so 2 of them just die. Get a 4-inch charge with fleet. You want to reroll the 1 just to get a little extra? 11.
First.
Yeah, just to get those back guys in. It's always nice to rear.
Has to try to get in the base.
Yeah, always try to get in the base. Then if you can't get in the base with something new, you get in the base with something that's there. And if you can't do that, then you just get as close as possible. Always maintaining coherency. These guys will attempt to assault, and I will overwatch. 6s to hit, nothing. And you charge 4. You don't have fleet. There's no way that's in range.
I didn't make it.
So you got this close combat. The Hormagaunts get to go first. Hitting on 4s from the Hormagaunts. Oh, where's all your awesome hits now? And wounding on 5s. 4 up armor saves. Oh, all right. 5 up reanimation. Okay.
So much for definitive.
So 1 dies. Didn't really matter which one I take. And I get to hit back. 6 attacks. Hitting on... Oh, come on. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. 6 up.
Double 6s, baby.
No.
Nope.
So 2 dies. So you lost combat, but the Hive Turner is right there.
Yep.
If you didn't have Synapse, though, boy, you'd be running. So end of turn 3 altogether. Not looking too good for the Necrons. They just don't have that many units left, and their whole victory thing is to get as many guys into the deployment zone as possible, and he's doing a good job of just killing me. So far he's got 4 victory points for killing things. Ghost Ark, Doom Scythe, and 2 groups of the Rays. Everything else is still alive. Oh no, you got the Stalker too, so that's the 5th one. So that's 5 points. And so I'm going to have to get at least 5 victory points to tie it up. I've got First Blood, thankfully, but I don't have very many units left to grab the objective. So let's see what happens as we go into turn 4. Okay, I've got to go all or nothing. So I'm going to turn on Monster Hunter, even though there's only 1 wound on a monster that I got to care about. And I got to kill all the Synapse and move forward. I don't see any other options. These guys are going to jump forward in such a way that they're in range of both the Hive Tyrant and the Warrior. Dangerous terrain, they're fine. And then difficult terrain for these guys, 6 inches. Just got to keep moving towards his table edge. Death marks are going to move over here. This is it. This shooting phase is all that matters. Overlord and his immortals are going to fire. Are you going to jink? You get a 5-up cover. He's got an AP3 weapon.
No.
With Monster Hunter.
No, I'm good.
You're not going to jink. Okay. Snap firing the Solar Pulse or Solar Staff, hitting on 6s. Oh, come on! At least roll 1s. And 2 shots from the Ghost Blasters. Oh, wow. 2 hits with Monster Hunter, so they're wounding on 5s. Rerolling. Come on, give me 2. Oh, 3-up armor. Fail it! Yeah! Warlord kill as well. So that's an extra point. That'll help. So can I do it again? Firing these 2 at the Warrior. Hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding on 3s. No saves. Oh! No more Synapse.
No.
I stand a chance now. Now I'm going to try to make these Termagants run. These 5 are going to rapid fire into them. Rapid fire, hitting on 3s. Oh, re-rolling 1s. Wow. Whoa, where's my Stalker when I need it? Oh, that's not even enough hits to make you run. Wounding on 3s, no saves. Oh, come on! 3 die. That's not enough. I was thinking the death marks could finish it off, but they can't. So the death marks will just rapid fire into your Hive Guard. Hitting on 3s, they don't get to reroll anything. So they're not within 12 inches. Wounding on 4s. So 1 rend and 1 regular. So against the rend, they get a 5-up.
Nope.
Nothing. And a 4-up armor against the non-rending. Nothing.
No one dies.
Are they only 2? Morale check on them. Leadership 7. Oh, they made it. So straight to the assault phase. These guys should already be piled in. Hormigons get to go first. So this is your chance to kill me. Oh, you got lots of hits. And then 5's the wound. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, 5 wounds. 4 up armor. Oh, only 2, but they got reanimation. Give me 1 more. Give me 1 more. Just give me 1 more.
Oh,
thank you.
I thought I was only gonna get.
So I'd still have to kill 2 of you though. 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Whoa, 4 hits.
No.
Wounding on 3s. Come on, give it to me. 3 wounds.
Oh.
How many 6-ups can you get?
No.
Oh, you lost by 2.
Oh man. It's all gonna crumble now.
It's gonna crumble. Leadership is down to 4.
Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah!
They held.
Oh, yeah.
So that is the end of turn 4 for the Necrons. So they got Warlord kill. So that's another point. But I needed that. The Hormigons stayed, though, even though they shouldn't have. But it might be good, though, because then I can't be fired at. But he's got other stuff to fire at, so it's not good. It's just not good. Lots of instinctive behavior to be made here, so let's see what happens in Tyranids, turn 4. So Termagants, leadership 6. Failed. So on a 1, 2, or 3, they're falling back. Yes, they're falling back. How many inches?
4, no.
9. That might take them off the board. 9 inches takes them off the table. Oh, no.
Tides have turned.
Oh, they're all gone. The thing is, I still don't have a guaranteed victory because I have to get...
You have to table me, dude.
I have to get to 12 inches, and I'm not that close.
Next,
Hive. Let's do the Hive Guard, because who cares, right? Leadership 7. Of course, he makes it. But Leadership 8, I need these guys to fail. Oh, no! They're going to massacre. Oh, you got the Harpy. He fails. What is his? I think. So he's got instinctive behavior feed, which means he won't be able to fire, and he has to charge the nearest thing, but he's up in the air, so he can't.
Okay.
You're gonna fly off the table with him because he's pretty much useless for this turn. So it comes down to these 3 guys because if they eat a unit, not only does that deny me getting a point, but it gives you a point. So they're the only ones that you have a choice with, and you have those Hormigons stuck with those warriors. Are you gonna go for my Warlord?
I'm gonna go for the Warlord.
Oh, you're going for the Warlord! Oh no, because you can eat him. You can swallow him whole because it is removed from play, right?
Yep.
He double checked that. He is Eternal Warrior thanks to his Warlord trait, but removed from play doesn't care about that. Hive Guard, where's he moving? 7 inch or 4 inches? You gonna charge?
Yeah.
Why not, right? Then he's gonna fire at the Warriors, hitting on 4s.
One hit.
And wounds on a 2.
Nothing.
Oh, all right. Alt phase, he's charging, so I will Overwatch.
Yes.
6s to hit, re-rolling 1s. 1 hit, wounding on 6s. Nothing. Then he gets in. And these guys will charge, and I will Overwatch. I'm going to start with the Immortals, hitting on 6s, nothing. And then I will use his Flamer, which is Strength 5, thanks to the Thermosite. So D3 auto hits. So 3, Strength 5, wounding on 3s. So do you want to look out, sir, or do you want him to take it? Because he's got a 4-up save, and this is AP5. 4-up saves. He takes the wounds. So he's down to 2 wounds.
Hey, so assaulting?
Now don't fail your assault. 6 inches should get you in.
Oh,
yeah. Do you want to reroll any of those?
Heck no.
Get a longer one?
So I'll declare a challenge there.
And I will accept.
This is going to be fun.
Because you could swallow me whole.
I could.
Oh boy. We're going to start with the least interesting combat, so the Hormigons first.
4,
So 12 attacks, hitting on 4s. A little above average. Nope, perfectly average. And you're wounding on 5s. 1 wound. 4-up save. Saved.
No.
I get 5 attacks back, hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. Wounding on 3s. Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
High combat. Yes. Oh, that's going to lose me the game.
Oh, yeah. Hive Guard, I guess.
Yeah, let's do the Hive Guard. This is not interesting.
How many attacks does he even have? I've never.
So the Hive Guard will hit at the same time as the Warriors, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. And 4-up saves. Save. Then I get my 5 attacks back. Hitting on 4s, actually. And then wounding on 6s. Nothing. It's high combat. Then we have this fight. We have the challenge. And he wants you to do your guy first. 6 attacks from him. You need to hit. I'm weapon skill 5. What's your weapon skill?
6 with him.
Okay, so you're hitting on 3s. Oh no! 3 hits! Oh, you don't get to do your swallow hole. And your strength 5 is you're wounding on... Well, you're wounding on 4s is you're in a challenge. So 2 wounds.
And then pincer tail.
Well, hold on, we'll do that
Oh,
after.
yeah.
So I have a 2-up save. Saved. Then you have your tail attack as well. It hits on 3s.
It's strength 6. So this wound's on a 3.
Yeah, it was on a 3.
1 more wound.
2-up save. I'm good. You got your 2 other guys. So 5 attacks each on the charge, hitting on, what are they, weapon skill?
Weapon skill 5.
So they're hitting on 3s. And their strength 4, rending. So they're wounding on 4s, rending.
1 rend.
So 1 rend and 3 wounds. So against the rend, we got reanimation, dead. And then we've got a 4-up save. Sorry, 3-up save, made it. 3-up save, and 3-up save. Okay,
Oh, wow.
so only 1 dies.
Only the rend.
Immortal hits back, hits on a 4, nothing. Zarathusa hits back, hitting on 4s. Oh!
no!
Oh no! I lost combat by 1.
And you're not fearless.
I'm not fearless right now because I took Monster Hunter, which did nothing. Leadership is down to 9. I'm staying. So you just pile in, and that's ongoing.
Yep.
So basically, we're going to keep playing, even though I should concede at this point. But we have to see if Zarathusa gets swallowed whole. That's the big thing right here. So we're just going to go straight to the next turn, because the reason I know I can't win is because I have to get everybody over there, and he's tied me up so much, and I'm just not going to be able to hurt enough stuff. So we're just going to, all we're going to do, I'm conceding at this point, is a Tyrannid victory. But we're going to see if Zarathusa gets swallowed by the Red Terror, because that's all we really care about at this point.
Yeah.
So you get your 5 attacks, hitting on 3s. Can you get 4 hits this time?
Yes.
You did.
I'm going to attempt to swallow him whole.
Well, hold on, you got to do your wounds first.
No, I don't do wounds.
Oh, you do it instead?
Yeah.
So if you get 4 hits, then you can choose to swallow
I can
whole.
get rid of all my hits and try to swallow whole.
So basically, if I fail an invulnerable save, I'm removed from play.
Yes.
And removed from play ignores reanimation. So do you swallow the big metal Zarathusa, the Necron overlord who came to try to stop the Tyranids and the Cryptus sector or something like that? 4+, invulnerable from the Nightmare Shroud. Oh! And you can't get quite through all that scaly armor.
No.
And then the other 2 guys.
All right.
8 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Oh, I guess majority weapon skill now.
No,
okay.
I'm in the challenge still.
That's true. It didn't
And
matter. I didn't get anything.
You're winning on 4s. So 2 wounds.
They're
So
all
3
depressed
up.
now.
Yeah, 3 up and 3 up. No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Mortal hits back on a 4. Nope. Zarathusa hits back on a 4. Oh, there we go. 3 hits. Strength 6 because of the solar thermosite. And wounding on 3, so 2 wounds. AP nothing though.
4-up save?
4 up saves. You got 2 wounds left.
Oh,
Oh, you take 1. Are you fearless?
No.
So your leadership's down to 7. Do you run?
Yeah.
You're not fearless, so leadership 7. You're fine. And let's go on to the next round of combat for these guys. Red Terror hits on 3s. Okay, you're gonna try to swallow me whole again? 4 up Bidbold!
There it is.
Oh! 2. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, they're just really depressed.
Yeah, they're just
now.
like, oh, some animal died. And then you're winning on 4s. Oh,
One
we got
rend.
1 rend. So reanimation against the rend. Actually, it's up to you what order I take these in. Because if the rend goes on to
I'll do the normal
Zarathusa.
saves first.
Okay, because you want this one to go on the
Yeah,
2+ save.
exactly.
So 3+ save, failed.
Oh, no.
Reanimation, failed. Okay, so he dies.
So armor save.
And then 2+ save in the other one. Yep. And then this one is a 4 up invuln. Failed. 5 up. Oh, he reanimates though. And then I hit back. I'm still in the challenge. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. 4 up save. Does the Red Terror die? Oh, he survived. So I lost combat by 1? No, I didn't. We tied. I took 1. No, I didn't do
that
any
was
wounds
last
to you.
round.
That was last round. So I lose by 1. Leadership 9. I'm staying. You're not making me leave.
All right.
Next round of combat. Red Terror. You got it.
Okay, swallow.
So swallow whole. 4 up
Come
invuln.
on, come
Here we are. Here we are. Ah, save. Now your other 2 guys.
All right.
You're trying to eat a big block of metal with scarabs running through it. It's just not worth the
working.
effort. It's not worth the effort, man. Hit it. There we go. Now the other ones are like, forget this. The immortals are all
Okay.
gone.
Yeah, well,
Now you're
these
winning
all
on
these
5s.
Sixes now.
You're winning on 5s.
1 6.
1
and
rend.
1 wound.
So the rending, 4 up invuln, fail it, reanimate, failed it, 2 up, made it. So he takes 1 wound. Oh, I get to attack back. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. So that's 1 wound.
Come on,
4 up
Red
save. Oh, the Red
that.
Terror goes down.
Ah, can't believe this.
And that ties the combat up. I don't think we really care what happens next because
Depressing.
that's the Red Terror's like, I can't get through all this metal. And he failed. So that is the end of that. Thank you so much for watching. Vault members, stay tuned for the post-game show, and we're going to play another game of Necrons versus Tyranids, and it should be a fun game as well. But if you're not a Vault member, you can still click the links below, get a free 7-day trial, and watch all the videos. And of course, it helps support us. You get access to lots of other battle reports, and it doesn't even cost that much. If you get the bronze membership, it's like less than $3 a month if you get the yearly amount. It's very, very affordable. So, and that does help us to keep all our costs going so that we are able to make more battle reports for you. So thank you so much for watching, and happy wargaming.